If you think Nifty gave a lot of returns in the past 1.5 year, take a look at this chart. If you would have invested 100 rupees on 23rd March 2020, which was when Nifty hit the lowest during COVID, it would have become 234 rupees. But if you have invested the same 100 rupees in Dixon Technologies stock, it would have become 756 rupees in only 1.5 years. And that is why I say that Dixon Tech is a potential multi-bagger. In terms of CAGR growth, the compounded annual growth rate, Nifty gave a CAGR return of 76%, whereas Dixon Tech gave a returns of 285%, close to 4 times the Nifty returns. And Dixon Tech is not some story of a turnaround or a revival in business. Proper business fundamentals at play with a solid year-on-year performance that has made Dixon Tech a potential multi-bagger in the years to come. First things first, what does Dixon Tech do? It's a contract manufacturer that makes lighting products, that makes electronic equipments for companies like Samsung, Havells, Panasonic, even OnePlus, and so on. But hang on, does that mean that these companies do not manufacture all of their products? Exactly. You will be surprised to know that even Apple doesn't manufacture all of its iPhones. They are manufactured by a company called Foxconn. And that is because the specialization of Apple lies in customer experience, lies in innovation, and not in manufacturing, which they have outsourced to a company called Foxconn. But still, let us understand why was Dixon Tech able to deliver such a huge amount of returns for its investors. Delivering 280% in a span of 1.5 years is no mean feat. So let us first take a look at their 5-year profit and revenue performance. If you take a look at the revenues that they have made, the figures here are in 100 crores. So in FY17, they made 2500 crores, and on a year-on-year basis, this number is only going up. In fact, in FY21, this number is shot up to 6400 crores. It has more than doubled from the previous 5-year level of 2500 crores. An interesting fact here. The 6400 crore figure that you see in FY21, the management expects that in FY22, they can report a revenue of 10,000 crores, which will be an upside of 55 to 60% from the current levels on a year-to-year basis. Now, what is even more interesting is that this was an year that was affected by COVID again. 2 to 3 quarters was significantly affected by COVID, and in spite of that, the demand seems to be stable, in fact on an upside, and that's why the management expects a further 55% upside on the revenue front. If you talk about the profit, the company reported a profit of 48 crores in FY17, which has increased on a year-on-year basis, and it is now sitting at a level of 160 crores in FY21. Now let us take a look at the business units from where Dixon Tech earns its revenue. 68% of its revenue comes from consumer electronics, 8% from lighting products, 4% from home appliances, 16% from mobile business, and 4% from security systems. Now, interesting point here is that almost 85% of the revenue is generated from consumer electronics and the mobile business. And these are the two segments where the management is extremely bullish on in terms of the demand that they see in the future. Unlocking of the economy is going to play a very huge role in further increasing the demand, and that is going to prove very well for Dixon Tech in terms of driving their top line growth. Now let us compare the performance of Dixon Tech versus the other players in the industry. So if you take a look at the compounded annual growth rate for the past 5 years, Dixon Tech's revenue has gone up by 36% on a year-on-year basis. Whereas for the other players in the industry, it's only at 10%. If you look at profit, Dixon Tech's profit CAGR is 30%, whereas for the industry, it is 15%. Now imagine the kind of divide between Dixon Tech and the other players in the industry. By how far are they outpacing the growth of the other players within the same industry? And as a result of that, the market share in the past 5 years for this stock has gone up from only 3% in FY17 to 13% in FY21. And if they are able to deliver on their expectation of 10,000 crores in revenue in FY22, the market share is only going to go up from 13% currently to close to 16 to 17%. That will again be an upside of 3 to 4% in only a span of 1 year. Alright, now try to visualize all these charts that you are able to see on the screen. Solid growth in top line, solid growth in bottom line. The business units are performing extremely well. That shows a well diversified portfolio for them. The demand for the high revenue contributing sectors is expected to go up in the future. The growth of this stock is already outpacing the growth of all the other peers in the same industry. So that in general proves to be a healthy situation for their business in the next 2 to 3 years. And that is exactly why I say that it has a potential to turn into a multi-bagger. Alright, that's it from my end. I hope you enjoyed the content and please subscribe to Finance Lens for more of such videos and I'll see you the next time.